Have you ever wondered why some women manage to captivate everyone wherever they go? Today you'll discover the 10 secret habits of the world's most elegant women, those that make anyone stop and admire not only their beauty, but their striking presence. You know that feeling when you look at a woman and think, wow, how elegant. It's not about expensive clothes or shiny jewelry. It's about something much deeper and more powerful that any of us can develop, regardless of age or social status. If you're tired of going unnoticed, if you want to be remembered in a special way, if you want to spark genuine admiration wherever you go, then this video was made especially for you. Because true elegance is ageless, priceless, and can be cultivated starting today. Over the next few minutes, I'll reveal exactly what these women do differently, how they think and act to create this magnetic aura that wins hearts and minds. But be careful. If you don't apply at least 5 of these attitudes in your life, you'll remain just another person in the crowd. Stay until the end, because the 10th attitude is the most powerful of all and can completely transform the way people see you. Attitude 1. Take care of your posture with pride. The first thing that sets an elegant woman apart from all others is the way she carries herself through the world. Elegant women know that posture is the first calling card we offer before we even open our mouths to speak. The problem many of us face is that as we age, we begin to slouch, whether due to the weight of responsibilities or simply through carelessness. We walk with our shoulders slumped, our heads down, as if apologizing for existing. This conveys insecurity, fatigue, and a lack of confidence. The elegant woman does exactly the opposite. She keeps her spine straight, but naturally not forced. Her shoulders are relaxed but aligned. Her chin is parallel to the floor, demonstrating that she is present, aware, and proud of who she is. To put this into practice, start by doing a simple exercise. Imagine there's an invisible string pulling the top of your head toward the sky. Feel how this naturally aligns your entire spine. Practice this while walking around the house, shopping, or talking to others. A 65-year-old woman I know completely transformed the way people perceived her simply by changing her posture. She used to walk hunched over, staring at the ground. When she began practicing walking upright and proudly, people began greeting her on the street, asking her opinion, and treating her with more respect. The benefits are immediate. You'll look younger, more confident, and healthier. Your breathing will improve, your energy will increase, and most importantly, you'll begin to feel more powerful and present in any environment. Attitude 2. Speak calmly and clearly. The second characteristic of truly elegant women is their unique way of communicating. They never rush to speak, never shout to be heard, and always choose their words carefully. Often when we're anxious or nervous, we speak too quickly, stutter, or raise our voices too much. This can convey a sense of desperation, lack of control, or insecurity. Some people speak so softly that no one can hear, others speak so loudly that they end up disturbing others. The elegant woman has found the perfect balance. She speaks slowly but not too slowly. Her tone of voice is firm but soft. Each word is pronounced clearly, demonstrating that she is confident in what she is saying and deserves to be heard. Start practicing at home in front of a mirror. Speak a few sentences, paying attention to your rhythm. Count to 3 before answering a question. This will not only give more weight to your words, but also demonstrate that you're a thoughtful person. A powerful technique is to slightly lower your voice at the end of sentences. This conveys authority and confidence. Avoid ending sentences as questions by raising your voice at the end. Imagine a situation where someone is pressuring you to make a quick decision. Instead of stumbling over your words or giving in to pressure, respond calmly. I'll think about it carefully and get back to you tomorrow. This calm communication is impressive and builds respect. The benefits of developing this elegant way of communicating are extraordinary. People begin to take you more seriously, you convey more credibility, and you naturally become someone others seek out for advice and opinions. Attitude 3. Show genuine interest in others. The third thing that makes a woman irresistibly elegant is her ability to make others feel special and important. Elegant women are masters of listening and showing genuine interest in others. The biggest mistake many people make is turning every conversation into an opportunity to talk about themselves. They wait for the other person to finish speaking, only to tell their own stories, complain about their problems, or show how knowledgeable they are about the subject. The elegant woman does the opposite. She asks interesting questions, listens to the answers with genuine attention, remembers important details of people's lives, and shows that she truly cares. She understands that making someone feel heard and valued is one of the most precious gifts we can give. To practice this, the next time you see a neighbor, instead of just saying hello, ask a question about something she mentioned before. How's your grandson doing who was in college? Or did that recipe you were going to try work? Maintain eye contact and nod to show you're paying attention. A friend of mine has become the most beloved person in her building simply by practicing this attitude. She remembers the birthdays of her neighbor's grandchildren, asks about the health of one's husband, and about another's daughter's new job. People seek her out because they know they'll be listened to with affection. When you show genuine interest in others, something magical happens. You become magnetic. People leave your encounters feeling better, more important, more valued, and this creates a powerful emotional connection that makes everyone want to be in your presence. Now, before we move on to the next step, I need to ask you a very special favor. If these tips resonate with you, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive all our updates, and tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. Your participation motivates me to continue bringing you content that can transform your life for the better. Attitude 4. Maintaining calm in difficult situations. The fourth characteristic of an elegant woman is her impressive ability to remain calm even when everything seems to be falling apart around her. She doesn't get carried away by drama, doesn't lose her composure, and always finds a dignified way to deal with conflict. We all go through difficult times, family arguments, health problems, financial hardships, disappointments from loved ones. The natural reaction is to explode, cry in public, complain to everyone who will listen, or simply fall apart. The elegant woman has developed an inner strength that allows her to face these moments with dignity. She doesn't pretend there aren't problems, but chooses how and when to deal with them. In public, she maintains her composure. In private, she seeks solutions or trustworthy people to confide in. A practical scenario: imagine you're at a doctor's appointment and receive worrying news. Instead of panicking in front of the doctor, take a deep breath, ask the necessary questions, and write down the instructions. Then, in the car or at home, allow yourself to feel and process the emotion. I knew a woman who went through a very painful divorce after 40 years of marriage. Throughout the process, she maintained her elegance. She didn't speak ill of her ex-husband to anyone, didn't play the victim, and didn't seek pity. She dealt with the situation with the help of professionals and those close to her. But in public, she maintained her dignity intact. This attitude doesn't mean being cold or insensitive. It means having self-control and the wisdom to choose when and how to express your emotions. It means understanding that our reaction to problems says a lot about who we are. The benefits are transformative. You gain people's admiration, who begin to see you as strong and trustworthy. You become the person others turn to in difficult times, knowing you won't escalate the drama, but rather help find solutions. Attitude 5. Take care of your appearance with care. The fifth attitude of elegant women is the special care they take with their appearance, not out of vanity, but out of self-love and respect for others. They understand that presenting themselves well is a way of demonstrating that they value themselves and their time with others. Many women, especially after 60, begin to relax their personal care. They stop grooming, always wearing the same worn-out clothes, and neglecting basic hygiene and appearance. Others go to the opposite extreme, overdoing the makeup or wearing age-inappropriate clothing. The elegant woman finds the perfect balance. She doesn't need to always be impeccable, but she does care about always being presentable. Her clothes are simple yet clean and well kept. She gets ready every day, even if she's just going to the grocery store. because she understands that it makes her feel better about herself. To implement this approach, start by establishing a basic morning routine, showering, combing your hair, and putting on clean, appropriate clothing. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. A pair of well-ironed pants, a simple but clean blouse, combed hair, and light lipstick can make all the difference. An acquaintance of mine always impresses us because, even at 70, we never see her looking disheveled. She might just be watering the plants in the yard, but she's dressed appropriately, her hair combed, and her appearance is well groomed. This doesn't make her superficial, it makes her respectable. The secret is to take care of yourself every day, not just on special occasions. Keep your clothes organized and clean. Take care of your hair regularly. Use a gentle perfume. Keep your nails clean and trimmed. When you present yourself well, two things happen. You feel more confident, and people treat you with more respect. It shows that you value yourself and therefore deserve to be valued by others as well. Attitude 6. Practice kindness without expecting anything in return. The sixth trait that makes a woman truly elegant is her natural, selfless kindness. She is polite, courteous, and kind, not because she wants something in return, but because she understands that this is the most beautiful way to exist in the world. We live in an age where many people are only kind when they need something, or polite only to those they consider important. They treat their boss well, but are rude to the cleaning lady. They are affectionate to their children, but rude to their neighbors. An elegant woman treats everyone with the same respect and kindness, regardless of their social status, age, or usefulness. She says, "Please, thank you, and excuse me," naturally. She smiles at strangers, helps those in need, and offers her seat on the bus to someone more in need. Practice this by starting with small gestures. Sincerely thank someone when they help you, even if it's just opening a door. Greet people you meet throughout the day. Offer help when you notice someone struggling. A friend became known in her neighborhood for always bringing extra food to the building's doorman, for helping elderly neighbors with heavy shopping, for remembering the birthdays of those close to her. None of this cost her much, but it created a network of affection and admiration around her. Genuine kindness is like perfume. The wearer always retains a hint of its scent. When you're kind without expecting anything in return, people notice the difference. They feel good in your presence and want to be around you. Remember, kindness isn't weakness, it's strength. It's not naivety, it's wisdom. The elegant woman understands that the world is already too harsh, and she chooses to be an oasis of softness and kindness. Attitude 7. Demonstrate confidence without arrogance. The seventh characteristic of elegant women is their ability to demonstrate self-confidence without ever belittling or humiliating others. They know their worth, but never use it to make anyone feel inferior. Many women suffer from low self-esteem and constantly put themselves down, apologizing for everything, and always putting themselves last. Others go to the opposite extreme. They become arrogant, talk only about themselves, compete with other women, or belittle those they consider inferior. The elegant woman has found her balance. She acknowledges her qualities without exaggerating. She accepts compliments with simplicity, simply saying, "Thank you." She doesn't apologize for taking up her space in the world, but she also doesn't try to take up the space of others. To develop this elegant confidence, start by making a list of the things you do well. It doesn't have to be anything extraordinary. Maybe you bake a delicious cake, are a good listener, or have an excellent memory for important dates. Recognize these talents. An acquaintance of mine perfectly exemplifies this attitude. She knows she's an excellent cook and is happy when people compliment her cooking, but she never criticizes others' cooking. She's proud of her life experience, but she's always interested in learning new things from younger people. Practice receiving compliments without putting yourself down. If someone compliments your dress, don't respond with, "Oh, that old rag." Simply say, "Thank you, I'm glad you liked it." If they recognize your work, don't downplay it by saying, "It was just luck." Accept the recognition with dignity. When you demonstrate confidence without arrogance, You inspire others to value themselves as well. You become an example of how it's possible to love yourself without despising others, how it's possible to shine without extinguishing anyone else's light. Attitude 8. Maintain curiosity and the will to learn. The eighth characteristic that sets elegant women apart is their constant curiosity and willingness to keep learning, regardless of age. They understand that to stop growing is to start withering, and that never reflects true elegance. Many people, as they age, close themselves off to new experiences. They stop taking courses, avoid technology, and criticize anything that differs from what they know. They develop a fixed mindset, believing they can no longer learn or change. The elegant woman always keeps her childlike curiosity alive. She asks questions, tries new recipes, learns to use apps on her phone, reads different books, watches documentaries, and talks to people of other generations to understand their perspectives. Start by choosing something new to learn each month. It could be a different recipe, a word in another language, how to better use your cell phone, or a new way to exercise. The important thing isn't to become an expert, but to keep your mind active and open. A 70-year-old woman I greatly admire decided to learn to use a computer so she could talk to her grandchildren who live far away. She started slowly with help and making mistakes. Today, she not only video chats with her family, but has also discovered the joy of watching art history classes online. This lifelong learning attitude keeps you interesting and fresh. People enjoy being around someone who always has something new to talk about, who isn't just repeating the same old stories. Allow yourself to be a beginner in new things. Don't be shy about asking questions or asking for help. True elegance lies in recognizing that there's always more to discover, and that each new learning experience makes us richer and more complete people. Attitude 9. Cultivate true relationships. The ninth characteristic of elegant women is their special ability to build and maintain genuine, lasting relationships. They prefer to have a few true friends rather than many superficial acquaintances, and they invest time and energy in the people who truly matter. Many people collect contacts on social media but feel lonely in real life. Others get stuck in toxic relationships for fear of being alone. Some just complain about the people close to them, but do nothing to improve their relationships. The elegant woman is selective, yet affectionate. She chooses carefully who she invests her emotional energy in. She cultivates friendships with people who help her grow, support her through difficult times, and celebrate her victories. She is also this kind of friend to others. To apply this attitude, take an honest look at your relationships. Which people truly care about you? Which ones can you be authentic with? Invest more time in these relationships. Make calls, schedule dates, remember important dates. A close friend maintains a group of 5 friends who have known each other for over 30 years. They meet once a month, support each other through difficult times, and travel together when possible. Each has their own personality, but they all respect and care for each other. Be the friend you wish you had. Call when you see someone struggling. Celebrate others' joys without envy. Keep confidences. Be trustworthy, present, and loyal. True relationships are one of the greatest treasures we can have in life. They give us support, joy, purpose, and the comforting feeling that we are not alone in the world. An elegant woman knows this and acts accordingly. Attitude 10. Living with purpose and meaning. The 10th and most powerful attitude of truly elegant women is to live each day with clear purpose and deep meaning. They don't just exist, they live intentionally, knowing why they wake up each morning and what difference they want to make in the world. The biggest problem for many people, especially after a certain age, is the feeling of emptiness and lack of purpose. The children have grown, the career is over, obligations have diminished, and the agonizing question remains, what good am I now? This leads to depression, isolation, and a loss of vitality. The elegant woman never stops finding reasons to get up with enthusiasm. Her purpose might be caring for her grandchildren, helping those in need, developing an artistic talent, teaching a skill she's mastered, caring for abandoned animals, or simply spreading joy wherever she goes. To discover your purpose, reflect on what truly moves you. What did you do naturally when you were young? What kind of help do people usually ask you for? When do you feel most useful and fulfilled? The answers may point to your current purpose. I met a woman who turned her passion for sewing into a social project, teaching underprivileged young people how to make clothes. Another discovered her gift for caring for plants and created a community garden that brought beauty and unity to the entire neighborhood. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or globally recognized. It can be simple, being the best grandmother possible, keeping family traditions alive, being a neighbor everyone can count on, or simply living in a way that inspires other women your age. When you have a clear purpose, everything changes. Your eyes shine differently, your posture straightens, your conversations become more engaging. You radiate an energy that attracts and inspires others because they realize you've found something precious, a reason to live with passion and meaning. Now you know the 10 attitudes that make a woman truly elegant and enchant everyone wherever she goes. But remember, knowledge isn't enough. It takes practice. Elegance isn't a destination. It's a daily journey of conscious choices about how we want to be and appear in the world. Start today by choosing 3 of these attitudes to work on in your life. Practice your posture, cultivate your serenity, and show genuine interest in the people around you. Each week, add 1 more attitude until they all become a natural part of who you are. You hold in your hands the power to transform yourself into the elegant woman you've always admired in others. It doesn't matter your age, your social status, or your background. What matters is your decision to start cultivating these attitudes today that will transform not only how others see you, but especially how you see yourself. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these attitudes caught your attention the most? Which will you start practicing first? Share your experience in the comments and inspire other women who also want to discover their natural elegance. Remember, together we are stronger, and your journey could be the inspiration someone else needs to begin their own transformation.